Hey everyone, this is Rajendran from Market Calls and welcome everyone to a short tutorial on how to do multi-time frame analysis on Nifty future and Bank Nifty future. To start with, we are going to start with the quarterly time frame charts. So let me pull up the quarterly time frame charts over here of Nifty future. So here is the Nifty future charts here. You can find something interesting over here. What is happening here in the quarterly chart is like the price is trading in a complete range-bound fashion between this entire candles over here. Right? So this is, in fact, this is nothing but the uh, first quarter of 2018, and since then, price is trading in that band. And in fact, one of the quarter price broken above 2-day. Here is a 2-day uh, 2-day quarterly high. I mean, two quarter high. Price broken above that, and it got back into the range, and it created an clear excess. So excess is one form of momentum exhaustion. Excess is an indication of an momentum exhaustion. It's a kind of a momentum exhaustion which is going on over there. So, which could signal a possible end of the current uptrend. The current uptrend prevailed from the 2016 onwards. The current uptrend, which started from 2016 onwards, could be possibly come to an end. Or maybe this could be a start of a fresh downtrend. Maybe this could be a start of a fresh downtrend. We're not pretty sure about it, but then what this whatever which happened, the excess which happened over here, it's kind of a warning sign at this point of time, right? So that is the only setup we could gauge from the quarterly time frame. As of now, quarterly time frame is balancing, or we can say like it's moving in a sideways fashion. But what we can there is also a possible momentum exhaustion pattern which happened over there, which is a warning sign for the investors. So if you are an investor out there, you should be really careful about this setup. And still, price is struggling to move above 11189, which is nothing but the first quarter high and low levels. So the first quarter high and low levels. This is where so far the price is moving around, and nothing is going on from the quarterly time frame since first quarter of 2018, right? So far price is traveling for the 4 quarters continuously on a sideways fashion. So there is a total frustration among the investors. You can see the same level of frustration on the monthly time frame charts as well. If you look, let me go back to the monthly time frame charts to get a perspective about what the monthly time frame is doing. Again, you can see the monthly time frame is clearly trending from 2017 onwards, and post 2017 onwards, there is again a total round of frustration coming in over there. That's price is completely trading in this 11,000 to 10,000 band for quite a long period. Almost most of the months are traded within this band. It's kind of an almost 13 months. Most of the time price has been spent inside 10,000 and 11,100 band. And so as kind of an price crossing 11,189, it's gonna be a crucial setup. If there are any long-term auction has to kick in, if the trend has to turn completely positive, a new trend has to emerge, possibly the price has to travel above 11,200 to establish a new uptrend, right? So until then, the sideways auction could continue, and possibly we could see some sort of a resistance around 11,100 levels or 11,000 levels on the upper side. So that is the range which is established on the upper end. So anything above that, we could see some fresh trend emerging from a long-term perspective. So 11,200 is a critical level to be watched out. And let me also look into the weekly, since the monthly is again showing total level of frustration. Let's go and just quickly have a look into what the weekly time frame is all about. So let me pull up the weekly time frame over here. The weekly time frame here again, it's showing again one more round of frustration. The frustration here is completely different because the amount of frustration which is going on over there is it's more than you can see the amount of frustration which is going on over here. It's been the total round of frustration is pretty weird because let me pull up. It's been more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So almost 11 weeks of frustration is going on. Price is trading in a compressed 500 point band range between 10,500 to 11,000 range. So quarterly is in a sideways mode, monthly is in a sideways mode, and weekly is in a sideways mode for the 11 consecutive weeks. Again, there is again a round of frustration which is going on there on the weekly time frame. So which is trading in a 500 point range for almost 11 weeks, which is approximately 2.5 months since second week of November. Markets are completely in a sideways, choppy, bigger range, choppy mode. So that's a total round of frustration again going on over there as well. So it's a total round of frustration across all the time frame. Let's also go and have a quick check into the daily time frame as well. On the daily time frame, you could see something similar again there. What is happening there is again the last 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 8 trading days. Price is again moving in a kind of a sideways fashion. It's moving in a very tighter band here, 10,700 to 11,000. That is the range. Its price is moving in a compressed 300 point range, highly volatile. We are seeing a highly volatile days. The trading ranges are bigger, but still the markets are in a tighter band with the wilder swings. That's the range which is going on over there. But still the range is completely tighter. And the last 4 to 5 trading days, the range is even getting tighter. And it's trading in a narrow 200 point range for the last 5 trading days. Again, one more round of frustration is going on since the earnings season got kicked in. Still, the markets are moving in a sideways fashion. So there is a total round of frustration at this moment on the quarterly time frame, on the monthly time frame, on the weekly time frame, and daily time frame, because nobody is getting anything out of it. Where the market is compressed, frustrating, irritating. That's the kind of setup which is going on over there. If you have a quick look into the Harley as well, you could be able to spot a similar range of similar setup you'll be able to get out over there. So where you can see the frustration activity is quite similar on the Harley time frame as well. So there is a complete frustration going on the Harley time frame as well. Markets are completely range bound, not willing to give up on the downside levels. In fact, it created a consolidation zone. So the midpoint of the consolidation zone somewhere comes around the 10,840 levels. It's approximately 10,840 levels is what one have to look out for. Any uptrend which has to come in, probably anything about 10,841, the bias could be turned positive on the upper side. The bias could be turning positive on the upper side as long as the price is going to pass about 10,840 levels. What one can anticipate is they could anticipate in a short term expecting price to go back and test 11,000 levels. That is the bias we can take out from anything. Any positive bias has to kick in. As of now, price is trading in a total complete frustration mode for almost 5 trading sessions. 5 trading sessions has been passed by, but still markets are trading in a very compressed, tighter band. And so any positivity has to kick in. Price has to start trading about 10,841, which is a clear-cut sign that possibly we could see some upward trending movement. Most likely, the maximum upward trending movement we can expect is towards 11,000 at this moment, which is also marks the upper band reference level, the 11,189, which we extracted from the quarterly time frame. Right, so that is a reasonable expectation. I would say that on the upper side. So for the upper side to conclude, we need a solid acceptance about 10,841. Price should start trading above 10,841 for some more time, and the price has to spend more time over 10,841 so that it pushes the price towards 11,000 kind of levels, right? So that is the expectation here. And whereas let's also quickly start looking into the Bank Nifty time frame. Bank Nifty is doing something different here. If you look into the Bank Nifty, we'll start again from quarterly time frame. The quarterly time frame, again, same level of frustration is going on over there. The frustration is completely legitimate frustration. For almost the range has been established over here, and still for the last 4 quarters it's trading in a complete sideways fashion. And the same quarter reference level comes around 27,407. So let me pull up the high of this quarter. The high of this comes around 27,661. So I should mark this as a 27,661. That's a reference level. We can get it from here. And currently the price is trading a little bit above that level. I mean, a little lower above that level. It's just trading 130 points lower than this level. So this is one of the reference level to watch out. So one should be watching out 27,661.00. We are trading at the edge of that balance, so which is a crucial one. At least Nifty have some room space to move out, but whereas Bank Nifty is trading very close to the all-time high, and also it is trading very close to the quarter level, which is nothing but the quarter level over here. This is the quarter level. The range established over here, and price is still trading in this band. So this quarter level is going to be a very interesting reference level to watch out. And let's quickly move into the monthly time frame to check how the trend is moving around there. So on the monthly time frame, once the uptrend has been established since 2017 onwards, they are in a clear uptrend for quite some time till 2018. And during 2018 onwards, the market got completely moved in a sideways band. I thought the sideways band is going on over there, and markets are at the upper extreme. And interestingly, you could see that the markets are moving in a one-time framing fashion where the past lows are not broken at all. So it's moving in a complete one-time framing fashion. There is some clear trend. There is a clear small trend emerged out there. So there is a clear trend, small trend emerged out there. But again, the price is nearing an upper extreme over here. This level has to be watched pretty carefully over here, and price is trading at that extreme. So maybe we could see some bit of resistance coming over there. So Bank Nifty is kind of at the upper extreme levels. And but then what is happening here is that a small trend has been emerged over there for the last 4 consecutive weeks. The price is making consecutively higher lows from the last 4 since October 2019 onwards, which is a good setup. But on the monthly time frame, a short term on the monthly time frame, a trend is evolving over there. But what is not good is that it had reached the upper extreme, and which brings a cautionary level. One has to monitor this level carefully. 27,661 levels has to be monitored really carefully. Any up move above, and again price are failing to cross this level could bring some short-term downtrend activity over there. Right. Again, let's also quickly look into the weekly time frame as well. On the weekly time frame, it's clearly trending up. So undoubtedly, it's trending up so far. And last 4 or 3 weeks also, it's on a trending path, and precisely the same level. If you monitor over here as well, the same price reached the upper extreme level. Upper extreme level. It also formed kind of an it's if you look at the complete uptrend, it's been moving in a clear trend over here. There is a clear trend emerged initially after a lot of sideways consolidation. A clear trend emerged for quite some time. Again, a bit of consolidation, again moving up, again bit of consolidation and moving up. Right, so prices again at the upper extreme over there. Nothing much to talk about it on the weekly time frame, but weekly time frame is showing at least at this point of time, it's showing a bit of strength on the weekly time frame, bit of trendiness. The trendiness is clearly there on the weekly time frame. Let's quickly have a look into the how the daily time frame is panning out over there. If you look into the daily time frame, possibly the last 4 or 5 trading sessions, the price is completely in a balancing sideways mode, right? So nothing much is going on over there. Where the so far, if you mark the reference level 27,661, the price was struggling to cross above that level, and one of the day they take it out again. Price went down. So far, kind of a rejection is what we got at this price level at 27,066 level again. We are at the upper extreme undoubtedly, and if you let me narrow down to a Harley time frame. On the Harley time frame, price is making an kind of a downtrend. It's not a bigger one, but it's a slight sideways downtrend. We could say that the price was going down slow and steady and slow and steady. We could see the activity which happened around 27,661 reference. So a lot of choppiness around that level. So a lot of choppiness is coming, even some wild choppiness around that level. A lot of choppiness, and after a lot of choppiness, price is giving up that reference level, and price started moving lower. So far, we could say that the price has been rejecting 27,661 levels actively. So some sort of resistance we could face around 27,661. So if at all, for a good move to arrive, price has to break this level, has to sustain above this level for a longer period. More time has to spend above 27,661 so that we could see some higher activity. Failing to see this higher activity failing to see this activity will possibly make the markets to take the other side of the trade. The other side of the trade could be towards going initially towards this reference level 27,300 in a very, very short term, right? So 27,661 is going to be the immediate resistance where if the resistance is going to make on, then possibly 27,300 is the upper level to be getting targeted on the downside, right? So I'm going to stop the session here, and once again we'll try to catch up one more time with more interesting webinars. Thank you.